Okay. So yesterday I have completed the commands till here, and also we have done the DNS details. Now today I am going to start with the help commands. So help commands mainly that is which we helpful for the helping the particular commands which we don't know some of the options. It will be using these commands we can get to know more details about that particular commands. Let's see. So first is man command. So what is manual page do you want? So it is going to display that particular one. So I'm going to give man cd. So if I want to know about the cd command, so it will display everything, the details about that particular uh, command. So if I give man ls, so it will display ls is a list directory content synopsis. It will show like ls option and file name you have to provide. This kind of this is a syntax and description about particular command it will be showing. So we have to use a hyphen a, it is hyphen all, hyphen capital A, it will almost all, do not list employed, and author, b means escape, block size, these kind of options it's going to show. So based on that we can use, for example, you don't know the command find, what and options we can use with the find command, then you can use find. It will search for the files in a directory hierarchy. So by using these kind of options, we can use the command. So options will be hyphen h, hyphen l, hyphen p, and other options. We can use it. So it's going to explain mainly to get the details about that particular command. We can use the man command. Okay, that is about man command. So you can use the examples like this. To search any word in man page, you can use slash and string name. N for checking next search and capital N for previous search. To quit, press Q. So if you use this one, if you want to searching something, then you can use slash and you can give anything like expression. If you want to search for the word expression, so it will display where expression is available. And if you want to give any files, so it will display where the file is available. So if you want to search for next one, you can click on enter, like that we can use it. So this while running anything, if you click on control c, it will kill the process. So that is for processing. But if you want to quit this one, we can click on q. So it's going to quit that command. In between I have given some question like this is the for checking the process. If you want to kill any process, then you can use, to kill the process we can use control c and with the signal integer. And if you want to suspend the process, we can use sig, like control z, it is going to stop. So these commands we can use for process kill and stop. So if you want to kill particular process, we are going to use kill command. So for example, I am going to run any process like I'll use sudo su hyphen yum install httpd. Once again, so http install. Now if I check ps hyphen ef grep httpd, so this is running, you can see. And if I want to check system ctl status httpd, it is disabled. So I will start it first. It is enabled. And if I check for, so this one http is running, you can see. And if you want to kill that, so there are command. If you want to check the status, we use that command. And by using kill command, we can kill or suspend the process as per by using this command. when n will be number displayed in the job command. So if you want to kill first process, use below command. So it will be first process means you can give 1. Normally we give kill the process id, we give this is the process id, and if I want to kill it, then you can use no such process, kill hyphen 9. Okay, it should be 222 4. So it is killed. Killed is nothing but it is going to stop it. The process, we are going to abort it, or we are going to stop the process. So if I check now, sudo su hyphen, and if I check the process ps hyphen ef grep hyphen I httpd, so it is started again. Or let me run kill command, kill hyphen 9 25. So it's going to just abort it. Again it will come back, and if you go again, it will start with a new process id. So it will automatically start it, system ctl status httpd. So the process id is this one, new one. Previously it was different. So like that we can abort the process by using kill commands. And next is info. It is going to give the information about any command. So if you want to information about any command, you can give info, and ps info command not found, it is coming. So I can install the info command. Done. Now same command I am going to run, info ps. So it will display the complete information about the particular file, a particular command. So we can get to know about how ps will work, and what are the process, and what is the options you can use to see every process on the system using standard syntax. We can use ps hyphen e hyphen ef e capital F ely, this kind of we can use it. And to see every process on the system using bst syntax, we can use this one. And process tree, we can use these kind of commands we can use. Like using info command, we can get the details about that particular command. Next, help also same. It gives a short explanation about how to use the command and list of available options. So even if I use help ps, no help topics match ps, try help or help, you can use for a different one, find. Okay, so we have to give the different command. Sorry, we have to use ps hyphen hyphen help. So ps options, we have to use this one, and we have to use which option we have to provide. Like the particular option uh, you want to get the details, then you can give ps hyphen help. So it will display basic options. So hyphen a hyphen e all process, hyphen a with a tty exception except session leaders, and this kind of, it is going to explain with a short explanation it will provide instead of complete details about that particular command. This is help command we can use, and we can get to know details about the command. So this one is apropos search information about command or keyword. So this is we are going to use in the desktop instead of virtual Linux server. We are going to use in the system level Linux operating system. Next is service. So this is also important command. So this command is used to find a service running in the server or not. So if you give this particular command, it's going to show whether the particular service is running or not by using this one. So now I'm going to see service httpd status. So it is running. The command is service, and we are going to provide the service name and then status. If I want to check the status for same, another one like Java. So an unit could not be found, like because Java is not installed in my server. So for example, I am going to install Java -y. So it will install by using simple command yum install. You can install the Java. It will install the latest version of JDK. So installing. So Java 21 Open JDK, it is getting installed for the Linux operating system. Okay. Now you can see ls, sorry, not ls. You can give the Java same service status could not be found. So I am going to check the Java hyphen version. So Java is not a service. So we can check the only Java version. So we can use yum install tomcat -y. Now tomcat hyphen version, it is installed. So I am going to use service status tomcat. So the service command is not support for this. We have to use service, and another command is system CTL, system control status CTL. We have to use for instead of service, we can use system CTL as well. -y. So normally system service command we are going to use to display the status of the service, or if you want to display any all the services, whatever the services are available in the server, then we can use -status -all. And if you want to uh, stop, like if you want to stop the service, then you can use stop. Start is start, then restart. These are the commands which we are going to use with the service command. So for currently I have installed only httpd, so I can check status. We can use this command as well, the format, and also we can use first, we can use the status, whatever it is, status or start. Currently it is running, that's why I'm going to stop it. Stop and httpd. The service command supports only basic lsb action: start, stop, restart. So I'm going to use stop now, httpd. So it is stopping. So now if I check the status of that same, it is disabled. So if you want to, in the real time, we are going to check. So mainly this kind of server commands we are going to use when the server or application is not running. So we are going to get the issues or the tickets as application is not running or application is loading very slowly. So at that time, first thing is you have to check the whether the service is running or not, the particular server. If you deployed your application to Tomcat, then you have to check the Tomcat status. And if you want deployed into different application server, then you have to check that particular application server status by using status command. If it is looks everything fine, then you have to check the other logs, and if you want to restart it, then you have to use the restart command. Now I am going to start it again. Start. So redirect into this one, start httpl. So if I check the status now, active and running. So the particular service is now running properly. If you want to restart, that is also you can use the command restart. So again, if I check the status, see it should be, the timestamp should be updated here, 13/19/18. Okay, 1 second ago only. This, it is 5 second ago updated. and again here you can see 1 second ago it is restarted. That's why it is showing. That is how we can check the command. This is the command service shd status and status all. If you use status all, then you can use the command directly hyphen status all. If you don't know which service are running, then you can give all the status. So it's going to display support for instruction is not installed. That's why it is not showing in this particular server. So in it, this one is not installed. Status all is not working. So if you check the cron, so same command we are going to use for any service, whatever the service you are using, we are going to use the particular command, and we have to provide the name of that service on the particular server. See, I have given cron d. So cron d is a by default it will be installed in all the Linux servers. We are going to use mainly for the like scheduling purpose, command scheduler it is. So that one to schedule any task we are going to use cron jobs that we are going to discuss in the Jenkins class. So this is also one of the service. So like that we can use the service command to check the status, start and stop. So all the services available in the etc init directory. Next is ps command. So ps command is used to display the currently running process on the Linux. So I have already explained about that command ps-ef. If you give all the running process, it's going to display. So currently root, Apache, EC2 user, this and all user details which we can see here. What and all the services are running in this particular machine, you can see. So this is a user ID. The first line will be always user ID, then process ID, provision process ID, then session time, TTY, then time, then command line for that particular service. These are list which we can get it, and if you want to kill that particular service, then you can use this particular ID. So process is nothing but even if you run the command also, that process one will be created here, and other process will be like whatever the command you have used, httpd, this and all, systemd user work, and other su hyphen, this and all we call it service. So it will be create one service, that particular ID will be generated in the backend. So in the PS there are multiple commands, that is process status. PS meaning it will display the user currently running process, and if you use -f, it will full listing of the users currently running process. So if you use only -f, PS-f, it will display currently running process fully, and if you use -ef, then it will listing all the process except kernel process in this particular server. And -a-af, this is called like all process including kernel process. F means full listing. You can see the output without F option also, and with the F option also we can see. If you give -a, it will display. If you give F, it will be showing all the details. Here when you give only one option without F, then it will show only process ID, TTY, time and command. The details we can get, short details. Then PS UX or U, it will display all the process as owned by a specific user. So if you want to check the particular specific user, then you can use PS UX. So it will be for the only root user, you can see. There is no other is involved here. AUX is it will display every process on the system. Same how we use PS command, PS hyphen A. And a tree, it will display a tree of a process. So if you use PS tree hyphen A, it will use the ASCII characters of draw the tree. So if we check PS tree hyphen A, you can see complete tree it's going to show for the process. It will be having audited cron D will be there, and it is going to show the complete tree structure. Tree is nothing but this system D is the one, and inside that one we have all these services running. If you use G, then it will use a VT100 line drawing structure. So drawing structure of the tree will be different compared to that one. It will be showing inside also. If there is any sub services, sub details, then it's going to show in the particular tree structure. So using this one, we can use like till now I use same using grep command. We can validate it, like we can search for that particular keyword. So if you use grep here, yesterday we have discussed grep command. It's going to search for the keyword. So if I give httpd here, it will search for the process running with the keyword httpd. So currently these are the http process are running. That is how we can see. So one is root user and all other is Apache user. It is created in the background. Next, kill. So kill we have already seen. Killing a process. If the particular process is running, the command will specify the signal to the specified process. So if you want to send a particular signal, like if you want to kill the process, then you can use minus hyphen 9. If you use hyphen 3, then it will generate the core dump for that particular process. And if you use uh, hyphen u, it will kill all the process. If you use all hyphen u, then username. If you give the username, the particular user having whatever the services are running, it's going to kill all. But in real time, we should not do services killing all at a time. If one process is not required, then we have to delete that particular process, and rest of them should be available, because killing all the process, it's going to affect the our production servers, and we have to make sure everything should be fine while killing one of the process. So if I use kill this particular root, if I kill it, it's going to regenerate kill hyphen 9. It is a 2617, the process ID. So it is killed and exited. If I go again, ps hyphen ef grep httpd, it is created with a new process ID. So if I want to kill this one, kill hyphen 9 3570, it is killed. Now if I check httpd, only one is there. And also if I check stay service httpd status, see it is failed, because I have killed Apache one. This is the one I have killed it. That's why it is not running. So if I start again, it is started. Now if I want to check it, it is created. All this Apache user, it is created in the foreground. Foreground it is created, and if I check the status of that particular service, it is running. So when you killed it, it's going to stop it, and you are not able to see the service is running or not. Like it will be disabled. If you check the status of that service, it will be as a disabled or it is stopped. Sometimes it will be failed as well. The next command is top. So the top command provides a dynamic real-time view of a running system. So this is very important command. Troubleshooting purpose we use regularly. So top, this is a top command. It's going to display complete details about the system. It can display the system summary information as well as list of tasks currently being managed by the Linux kernel. So it will be updating every time the process ID, user, then all the details it's going to provide. Like mainly we are going to observe these details, because the percentage of CPU using this particular process, and memory using, and time since it is when it is running, and the command which we have used for that particular service. So the types of system summary information, shown, and the types, order, and size of the information displayed for task are user configurable, and that configuration can made persistent across the restarts. So whenever you restart that particular process, it's going to recalculate, the value will be changes here. So in the real time, we are going to check by using top command, and if the particular service is taking a lot of CPU, it will display on the top, and something is struck, then it will be showing us the particular number of percentage of CPU will be high. So at that time, we are going to kill that service, and it will come back from the scratch, and it will show a less percentage of CPU used. So when you use top command, we have to use shift plus O to sort field via field letter. For example, A letter to sort the process with process ID. Then we can use shift plus O. So it is going to be sort the values by using the process ID. So here I have process IDs 1, 2, 3, 4. It is sorting, but it is coming back again. Like when I use shift O, then I can give whatever the value we want to sort it. So when you use the Z option in the running top command, it will display a running process in a color, which may help you to identify running process easily. So if you want to running process, if you want to identify, then you can use the Z option in the running top command. It will display the running process in a color which we can help see. So it will display the red color, and we can see whatever the running process you want to see, we can find it out. So for this one also we can use the another command. I will show you that. And by default, so if you use this particular command hyphen u, then it will be user, the particular user process you want to check, then you can use top hyphen u root. So it will display only for the root user. In the real time also we can use whatever the username which we are using. So that particular user process we can check it by using top. By default, screen refresh interval will be 3 seconds. Every 3 seconds, it's going to update. So if you observe, it will be observing every 3 seconds. It will automatically changing. So whichever is using high usage, it will come at the top. So main purpose of top command is you are going to get the question in interviews as well. Which command you are going to check the CPU usage, memory usage of the particular user or complete system. Then you can answer as top command. So if you want to change the interval, refresh interval, by using the D option, you can run in the top command and change it as desired in show. If you want to check like refresh interval, if you want to change it, then you can use the D command, and you can kill a process after finding process ID of the process by pressing K option in the running top command without exiting from the top window. So if you want to run the anything, if you want to kill it, then you can use K. Default process ID will be this one. So if you want to kill the same, then you can give the S, and if you want to kill the particular process ID, then you can use whatever the command you want to. So if I give 1, that is 4412. So it is killed, and it is restarted. So the particular process ID is going to kill it for the root user which we are taking. And when you use shift P to start the process as per the CPU utilization. Currently it is already CPU utilization, it is sorting. If you use a shift P, it will sort it the CPU utilization. If any particular process is taking more usage, then you can see. If you use W, it will save the running top command result under root top RC. So if you want to save it, then you can check it. Let's see, cat slash root top RC. So currently it is not there any file. cd root protocols it is here. Let's see, I'm going to execute the command top, and I will use the option shift W. See, wrote the configuration. It is showing root dot config something is there. Let's open that. Top command shift W root dot config props. Okay, ls hyphen a, this one cd dot config ls hyphen a, this one cd props cat top or c. So this is the information which we have saved. So when we use this one, it's going to store under this one all the details on the top command which we have used. Tops config file, it is, you can see tops config file Linux process with Windows. This is how the details it's going to show when you use shift W. Cat root dot top. So top or seed is not going to create, it will be present on the different one, that is root dot config pro CPS, then top or C. It will be under this file. You can see the result once you give shift W. So top output keep refreshing until you press Q with the below command. Top command will automatically exit after 10 number of repetition. So when you click on the top command, it will be repeating until you exit it from that, and after 10 refresh, it is going to exit. If you use this particular command, if you didn't use anything, then it's going to keep on running. So now I'm going to use top to top hyphen n 2, then it will exit after 2 refresh. Let's see, one refresh is done, to second one itself it is going to exit. So I'll use 5 now. So if you want to change the delay, that is a refresh it from 3 minutes to something, then you can use the yes option. It will you can update it. See, after 5 refresh it is exited. Like that we can set up in the top command as well. That is about main commands which we have discussed. Service, kill, top. These are the very important commands. We have to keep remember. Mainly there will be no much options, but the commands we have to remember: service, top, then ps command. We have to use it. Then kill commands we rarely use, but that is also important. Next is file archive or extraction commands. So this is nothing but we are going to archive and also unarchive. Zip, you know already, zip files and unzip. How to unzip it? We are going to see this kind of like zip clock, zip node, zip split, package and compressive files. We are going to see. If you use zip hyphen 9 hyphen r, so uh, it's going to set up the source file to, it's going to zip it. So if you want to zip the file, then you can use it, and it's going to keep both the files, source and destination. So if you use hyphen rm, then it's going to delete the source file and it will create a new zip file. So let's see, I'll go to my EC2 user ls. So now I have a repository called DevOps. So I want to zip it, then I can use zip So what we have to use first, zip name we have to provide, uh, DevOps one dot zip, and I will give DevOps as a folder name. So command is not available. So when the command is not available, what we have to use? Anybody? Yakshita, we have discussed many times. If the command is not available, what we have to do? We have to install the command. Answer, like, how to install a command? Okay, fine. You may install. I think you can unmute and you can say something like whatever. If you don't know, you can say you don't know. You may install zip hyphen y. So it will install the particular command. So whatever the command, if you want to check it, you can use the command. Now I'm exiting and I will use the same command to zip it. So adding DevOps. So it's going to check it now. ls hyphen ltr. So the DevOps file is existing and this zip file also created. So the size of the file is, it's going to decrease because we are compressing the file. So let's see if the all that content is there same as DevOps. The DevOps we have multiple files, these files, right? Now I will check if the DevOps one.zip file is has the same content or not. I will do unzip. So zipping is command. Zip we are going to use. For unzip we are going to use unzip. DevOps one.zip archive. So now if I check ls, DevOps one is there. Where is DevOps unzip? DevOps so archive file name not matched DevOps one. So unzip we are going to use the unzip list test and extract compressed file in zip archive. So same we have to use the unzip and folder name dot zip we have to provide. So I'm going to use the same command, but it is not working. Let's see. Unzip DevOps one dot zip archive DevOps dot one. So ls hyphen ltr. The folder is not created here. So sometimes if something is not working, then you can use help command unzip hyphen z options, extract files to pipe, no messages, freshen existing files, create none, update files, create if necessary, list work-based. So if you use unzip DevOps one hyphen l. So this is a folder, it is there, one file it is showing, but it is not extracting because already the DevOps folder is existing. That's why it is not creating. I will do one thing, make directory DevOps one new cd. Now I am going to copy this file and DevOps one copy DevOps 1 to DevOps new folder. So now inside the DevOps new, you can see this one. Let's unzip it. So if I check it, the folder is available. So whatever the content it is there, it should be present. Let's see. Tree DevOps cd DevOps. Okay, the DevOps has doesn't any data, but here we have the data inside the DevOps. I'll go once again. cd DevOps. We have multiple files, but it is not created any zip file. So I will try to create unzip a zip. So nothing to do. DevOps demo zip name not matched DevOps, because where I am in this particular file, there is no folder called DevOps. So I'll go back. Here I will take zip dev demo dot zip for the DevOps folder. I am going to create stored 0% it is showing. So now I'll check once again. cd DevOps new copy demo dot zip demo dot zip. So here I will copy it. So if I check, the file is created again. If I could do the unzip, it will create, but maybe it won't take. So demo dot zip. It is not working because the file size is very short. That's why it is not creating. Let me take once again. I will delete everything. cd dot rm rf demo devo demo. So I have deleted it. Now I am going to do zip rm-rf demo rm-rf DevOps 1.zip. Now I will use zip command with the options. There are two options. One is -9 -r. It is going to compress even if it is small. Also it should work. -9 -r. We have to provide the name of the file which we want to create. New file, new folder dot zip, for which one I'm going to create DevOps. So now zip warning names are not matched. DevOps syllabus stored. So these are all little bit stored only. Let's see. Now if it is created or not, ls-ltr new folder zip, the content has data. So this is how we can see. Now if I go to this file and if I want to check it, unzip, -l new folder. So it's going to display even before unzipping also we can see the data, what and all it is there. So if you want to unzip it now, you can unzip it, unzip, new folder. So if I unzip all the folder openly, it will come all the files. But here inside there is a file called Apache Maven. Inside also there is a same file. That's why it is asking replace Apache Maven, yes or no. If I give yes, it will replace. If I give y, it will replace. If I give n, it is going to not replace. So I am going to give n only. Same nodes also it is existing. That's why it is asking all the files, whatever the file are there, is asking replace or not required. So now if I check, no, it is I have given n, that's why it is not taken. Ls new folder, umask demo. Why it is not taking again? Mkdir zip demo cd zip demo op double dot. Then we have to give the new folder. So it is copied now. Now if I do unzip new folder, see, when I unzipped it, it is opened. It is created as a DevOps folder. And if I check, all the content as now unzipped. So for zip purpose, we are going to use the command same given here, zip -9 -r, and we have to provide the name of the zip file which we want to create and the folder name which we want to use a folder name. So it is going to keep the source file. If you want to remove the source file, like for example, you are going to create a new folder with the same files and you don't want to keep that particular file, then you can use this -rm. So now I am in the DevOps folder. I'll go back. From here, I don't want DevOps folder after creating a zip file. So for that one, I'm going to use zip-rm. So I'm going to provide the zip folder name is DevOps-2.zip for the DevOps folder. So it is created. Now if I check, see, this particular folder will remove and this is created and it will be present only this folder. So if you want to keep both source and destination, that is a folder and zip file, then you can use -9 -r. If you want to remove that, then you can use -rm. Then unzipping, this is the command we can use. Unzip the file name, you can use it. Unzip file dot zip. Okay. Oh, sorry, below I have already given. So unzip and folder name dot zip you can give. That is the zip file command you can use. And next is tar. It is used to archive the directory or file. So same. Tar also same, but we are going to use the extension as .tar. We can use the command as tar cvf, and we are going to use that particular path which we want to create a tar file, and then the folder name which we are going to provide. So creating a uncompressed tar archive using option CVF. So we have to use a CVF to create a tar file, and CVZF is a file which we want to command we want to like unzipping. Same like CVF, we are going to use the zip unzip purpose. CVZF we are going to use. Let's see. So now I will unzip the one of them, like DevOps 2 unzip is done here. Now I'm going to create a DevOps folder one. I will make a tar file. So I will use for that tar CVF, and then the path we have to provide. Then the destination, the file name we have to provide. So I will give DevOps 2 dot tar, and I will give DevOps folder name. See, the tar is created here. So when you use this particular command tar-cvf, it's going to create as a compressed. If you want to archive it, unarchive, then I'm going to use tar cvzf. So we are going to use a z here, and the file name we are going to provide same devops.tars, and I will use the folder name. You can use here anything. I don't want to create, I will give dot here. See, in this particular current only, let's see. The DevOps is created again here, ls-ltr. Now I will give different folder name here. The folder name I want to create tar demo. So tar demo cannot start no such file directory, because where we have to create it is not there. So I will give the folder name zip demo. So I will go back again. DevOps.tar. So here I will give zip demo slash devops2.tar. Then I will give zip demo cd zip demo. No, tar is still not done. Let's see. Tar cvzf, we have to give the file name which we want to do. File name we have to provide, and then we have to provide the path where we want to create that particular one. We have to provide that path. So I will give again file name. So cannot no such file directory zip demo it is showing. Make directory. So it is not taking. CVZF is not working. 1 second. Z is filter the archive through gzip. TGZ is same as tar gz. We are going to use. Antar is not working. Usage. Exit VF. DevOps. Okay, the content itself not there in this. So I'll remove rm-rf DevOps tool. Now I'll create uh, another tar file, tar hyphen xvf DevOps. CVF DevOps, and I'm going to provide the particular file name also same I will give, tar and DevOps folder. So DevOps.tar is created, tar hyphen cvzf DevOps.tar. Overlay referring it to create an empty archive. Okay. I'll I'll go back cd dot dot. So I'll do zip demo rm-rf DevOps. I will delete. Now I will run the same command. Okay, tar file is not working as expected. So maybe it is not working. To expect, extract a tar file using xvf. X means extract file archive, which we are going to use, but it is not expected using xvzdf. We can use tar.gz, but here it is created as only tar. That's why it is not working. So if you was use tar, view the tar archive file content without extracting using tvf. So let's see tar tvf devops.tar. Inside there is a content, only DevOps file is folder is there, but there is no content created. So in the GZ file also they will be there, and the tar files also will be there. The when we download the something like packages we are going to download to install application, these files we will use. Next is like RVF we are going to use to adding a file or directory to an existing archive using option -R. So we can use RVF to the existing folder we are going to use. For example, I will create one file here. Touch hello dot demo dot html. So same one, if I want to add to the existing tar file for this one, then we can use command called tar rvf, the particular file. So tar -rvf, and then we will give devops.tar. Then we are going to provide demo.html. So cannot update compressed archives, not recoverable, exiting now. So it is not recoverable. That's why it is not working. Let's see. I think it should work. Why it is not working? DevOps dot tar. I'll delete. I'll delete all the files now. DevOps -2 rm-rf DevOps. Now I will unzip. cd DevOps. So this is completed. So unzipping zip is working fine, but tar is not working. Let's see. Tar cd ls tar xvf DevOps. I'm going to provide new folder dot tar. Source should be always first. Then we have to provide the destination. Here I will give inside here itself no such file directory. New folder dot r. Sorry. So creating is fine, but unzipping is not working. So I'm going to check it now. cvjdf new folder dot tar. Unzipping is not working. Tar xvf new folder dot tar. Okay, fine. This one we'll see tomorrow also again we'll discuss. So by using this one you can see and tar-cf is a to check the estimated archive size of that particular folder. You can check it. For example, if you want to archive DevOps folder, then you can use tar-cf. Then the folder name you can give. Then we are going to use type symbol wc-c. So it is the estimated size. You can see, but here tar cowardly refusing to create an empty archive. So the tar command itself not working here properly. That's why it is throwing error. We'll see tomorrow how why it is there is any issue. I'm going to check it out and I will prepare a command for that as well, and we will discuss. And the tomorrow class will start. Okay, tomorrow is Saturday, right? So let's see if possible we'll connect again tomorrow. Otherwise, Monday will start with the administrator command, user admin commands. This is also very important where we are going to create users, then setting password, login, logout, and other user IDs and all. We are going to discuss. And the next 2 to 3 classes, we are going to complete the Linux. After that, we are going to start with the Git to DevOps tools. After Git, we have like Tomcat, Maven, SonarQube, and Jenkins. We will start. Do you have any doubts? We can discuss. That's it for today class. Thank you.